Guys, it is finally here. We have our first official look at Season 1 of Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. What is up, guys? MrMelch here, bringing another brand new video here today. Hope you guys are having a good day. Drop a like on the video, comment down below what you guys think of this. Subscribe to the channel, please, if you have not already. But let's get right into it here. I'm going to show you guys the full trailer from start to end, and then we're going to break down everything that we're seeing in the trailer as far as new maps, new guns, new weapons, everything that we need to know. So let's dive straight into the trailer here.
Adler has some pieces of the puzzle, but doesn't know he's a piece himself. He won't live long enough to work that out. I won't show him the mercy he showed me. I was in charge of the production of Nova 6 on Rebirth Island. I answered to Colonel Kravchenko himself. I was loyal, my star ascendant, until the Americans found us. That's when I met Russell Adler. He could not break me. Tell your boss, this is for Weaver. For letting Rebirth fall, Kravchenko sent me to Gulag, where I found my true calling.
He's trying to bait you, Adler.
No shit. But if we don't stop him, civilians are gonna die. Do it. What the hell? He's manufacturing Nova 6 again.
Kill the rest. Adler is mine.
Alright guys, so let's break down everything that we just saw in that Season 1 cinematic intro trailer. So the first thing is the power goes out in this CIA safe house. We now know later that we see Adler, Russell Adler, the CIA agent later in this trailer, so we know that this is his safe house presumably. The squadron of unknown soldiers or agents or whoever at that point break in and shoot all of the people that were inside this safe house. And then our new operator, Stitch, walks in and says that Adler has a missing piece of the puzzle or is a missing piece of the puzzle, but he doesn't know that, and then walks up to this bulletin board which has a lot of information all over it. Now there's a couple of different things that are on this bulletin board that are worth noting. First is a sticky note that says Nova 6 is gone, chatter says no. So we can infer that that means people think Nova 6 is gone, but there's evidence to suggest otherwise, and we later see more information on that later in this trailer. The second one is Kravchenko and Stitch, allies or enemies? We know and find out later, and I'll go into that further detail in a little bit here, that they are definitely not allies and they are big time enemies. I'll go into later reasons why we know that. And then the second or third, I should say, is a image of Dragovich, Kravchenko, and Steiner, all saying that they are KIA. Now we know that that is incorrect. Now we know that because we see Kravchenko in Black Ops 2 and also in the Black Ops Cold War campaign. But we do know the connection to all three of those, and that's their involvement of Project Nova and or the Nova 6 gas. They tried to weaponize the Nova 6 gas and use that against the United States. And now the last and really interesting thing is the Operation Rebirth 1968 image that is on the board. Now for some background information on Rebirth Island. Now Stitch was a person that was in charge of production of Nova 6 gas on Rebirth Island. Rebirth Island was featured in Black Ops 1, and there's a mission where the CIA and or United States attack this Rebirth Island and take control of it and shut down the production of Nova Nova 6. Now, Stitch was on that island and was captured by the CIA and specifically Russell Adler, and was interrogated by Russell Adler, and eventually loses an eye during that interrogation, which you can see as the character Stitch is missing an eye. Now, during Stitch's time on Rebirth Island as essentially being the one in charge of production of Nova 6 gas, Kravchenko was his boss, and then when Rebirth Island fell to the Americans, Kravchenko was not happy about it and really essentially sent Stitch to the Gulag, and literally sent him to the Gulag. The Gulag is a prison that's obviously featured in Warzone previously, so he sent him there in jail essentially, and that's where we find out that Stitch later meets some bad friends, I guess if you could say that, which I'm assuming we'll meet later on in these different seasons or later on in the storyline here. Now at this point, Adler is at a location where there is a note saying time we end this, as obviously there is a beef between Russell Adler and Stitch, because obviously Stitch lost an eye to Adler. Adler does not like Stitch. Stitch does not like Adler. So Adler, in his sense of wanting to get rid of Stitch, is lured into this Mall of the Pines location in New Jersey. Now this mall location is confirmed to be a multiplayer 6v6 map, so keep that in mind as well. And obviously they get to the mall and are in a trap. Stitch says to kill everyone except for Adler, as Adler is his, quote unquote. And then that's where it ends. That's the end of the trailer. So in summary, there's a couple things to back up on. So first off, Rebirth Island is confirmed to be coming as the next Warzone map or integration into Warzone. Now, Rebirth Island is obviously not a Verdansk type size of map, so it's definitely going to be a scaled down version of Warzone. It could be a different mode, like the mini royale type deal, where it's a smaller number of players or something along that nature, but it's definitely confirmed to be coming to Warzone. The one thing I'll say as well, it looks very similar to the Black Ops 4 map that we had previously. Now, for just a side-by-side comparison, here are the two images, one from Blackout and obviously the Rebirth Island image in the trailer we just saw. You can make your own determination. I think it's just going to be essentially a remastered version of the Blackout map with maybe some minor changes, obviously reskin the map with better graphics and such, but I think it's going to be very, very similar to the Blackout map that we had previously from the Alcatraz map. But it's Rebirth Island, not Alcatraz, so we'll see. There obviously could be some differences. Now, I already mentioned that the mall map that we saw at the end of the trailer is confirmed to be a 6v6 map. We obviously see our first images of this. I don't know how it's going to look, if it's going to be the same nighttime version of the map, if it'll be daytime, if it's going to be a full mall that has stores and everything. Who knows? We'll see at that point. Now, lastly, let's talk operators and weapons. Now, in the end scene here, you can see a new operator on the left, or a new skin of the operator. This is just an armored version of a character that we see in the campaign. The new operator Xenia, as you can see in the middle here, is holding the new assault rifle, the Groza. And then next we see a new character skin. It might be Woods, actually a variant of the Woods skin, carrying what appears to be the Mac 11 submachine gun. And then lastly here we see Stitch holding what appears to be the new shotgun, the Striker. Now keep in mind, any of these weapons could be named different things, as I know there's always issues with licensing stuff between different games and companies, so who knows on what they're named, but it appears to be the Striker shotgun that we've had in previous Call of Duties. So now that kind of summarizes everything that was seen here in this new cinematic intro trailer that we just got. Now, as far as other content with Season 1, we know that Raid is coming, as I mentioned in my previous videos. Now, that is really essentially all the content that's been confirmed officially, or that we've seen so far for Season 1 of Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. Comment down below what you're looking forward to the most. Are you looking forward to the new Warzone update, new multiplayer maps, new weapons, new operators? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this. Otherwise, I would appreciate if you guys could drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Be dropping a whole lot of content here for the next week or two as we get up closer to Season 1 and with the Season 1 launch. So be sure to, again, to drop a like, comment down below what you guys think, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to tune in for more Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare videos coming soon. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.